Good morning, loves. Today I'm reading from Genesis 3, verse 3 through 5. And this is when the woman was tempted in the garden to eat the fruit. But of the tree of but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God has said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, yet lest ye die. And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die, for God doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. When we seek after the knowledge of this world, our spirit dies. And this is what is spoken of in this verse. Not physical death, but spiritual death. And in the purity of our spirit, in the essence of our existence, which God had for our lives, we are pure and we are led by God to do God's work, or in the Garden of Eden. Like, we are blessed children of God. So when we are tempted by the ways of this world, to understand it, to grasp onto it, to do the research on how it came about in the past, and all of that, but not in the search for God, but the search for ourselves, that's when we die. Because we are merely flesh. We are spirits in a body. So when we deter from that and we become caught up in the world and the physical existence of ourselves, we lose our spiritual selves. Because in each generation, there is a rebirth. There is a newness to people and things and life. And we have to go with that, and God controls that. And God has been fighting this battle for a very long time for humanity. And at this point in time, we have to fight the battle on the behalf of God by getting to know Him, by understanding what our purpose is on earth, beyond our individual selves, beyond our physical existence, beyond the history of our people. We have to understand right now in this time what's going on and how can we be of service in our existence, in our spiritual existence. So there is a tree of good and evil that we shouldn't be eating from. We should be eating from the tree of life. We should be God has given us all that we need to survive and to prevail over anything going on earth. But as soon as we go and try to eat off the tree of good and evil, that's when we fall victim to the ways of this world. So our duty right now as a people is to shed our carnal selves, to resist the serpent, to not be of this world, and to aspire to be the spiritual gods and goddesses that God has made us in the purity of our existence. So if we keep on trying to ask questions and figure out why, how, when, and none of those questions are related to biblical scripture or what God has said to you and put in your spirit, we will be lost. So it is it's imperative that women do not indulge and men do not indulge. This is a time for growth. This is a time for forward movement. This is not a time to be distracted by the tree in the midst of the garden. Okay, loves, have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Be blessed.